How are we doing? How are we doing today? Yeah, a couple minutes more to start. Right. Let's get into it. In two separate rooms. Under the same room? I think? It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. Without a single trial. I've had offers, but it took me days to the day back to illustrate that. Why do I come here to the office every day? Not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. Today was defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey. I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are Copy Boy. Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case. Yeah, that is correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was the murderer who was murdered there. That's relieved then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. You are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney. Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you have to fight and try it elsewhere. Please, not time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Maya? Could it be? Yeah. They are. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Ella. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigation? Emma, what is it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yeah, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just, you seem kind of, don't feel, maybe just, no? Are we 16 years old this year? Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. Work is becoming quite well known at my age and less. What exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job at my age and less. Another future professional in training. What's about a case? You said the false name. Your sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, murder case. I don't care if there's another witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. Oh no, she didn't do it. It's scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. Yeah, I've just told her. Right. Where's I will. Forest side bring me a favour. How would you know Mia? Do you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up? I'm not a child, but still, it's have a goal. Would be a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. So yeah, I'd like an enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be clear. My sister? I'm doing research now. I'm developing a new scientific method for case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. Looking forward to it. I should get down to the detention center to talk to her sister. Just not ask for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person who is a few years below her in school. They went to the same school. She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. Well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mentioned it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, kind of here. Huh? But she's my only family. Only family? How about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, sorry. Wonder what's wrong with Emma. She's gone quiet all of a sudden. As soon as God. Well, I told you I didn't want visitors. No, it's just your sister. No excuses. Did you not want a raise this year? What was that one about? Yeah. Hi, Lana. Funny. Seems to remember specifically telling you to not tell it to December. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, didn't want to come here earlier, okay? Your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how did you know me? Mia mentioned you. Quite a bit. I'm sorry, what is it? Is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? There's something you should know from the start, which is... The suspect in the case has confessed to the crime. Wait, the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me what exactly happened? The crime took place yesterday at 5:15 p.m. Quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot of at the prosecutor's office. body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor's officer in your subordinate's car trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. Oh, that's just great. So who was the victim? An investigation with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. Detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. Yeah. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Oh, Mr. Wright. What does it mean? What it means, the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So the chief prosecutor? That's correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutors in this district. Make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognise the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. In fact, it seems impossible that you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that was. I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? I'll just change subject. The machine just passed ahead of me, You went to school with me, correct? Years above him? I told you that too, didn't you? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with me. Hey. It was in law school. I was in my third year and she was auditing class. He was different than the other students. Different? He was strong. He'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. But that's probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was on top of her class. I was the best I was. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. No. But Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did it? I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you all. Mr. Wright. Yeah? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. Do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Anna has confessed to the crime, yes. Something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. I'm going to find out what. Sorry, Mr. Wright. But what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I was never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be gentle, always smiling. Everyone liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... maybe not. Sounds like there's something that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. I like how she has largely the same model as Maya. Of course she does. February 22nd, prosecutor's office. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that, my first visit to the prosecutor's office would be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my co-workers in 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much, see? Hey there. Question to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Who the fuck is that? What do we have here? It's like a bambina got loose from the ranch, shows up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall? Marshall looks more like the sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel, but this is my gang's gold strategy, right? This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams and the cacti and the desert dream you want them. What is this guy talking about? Get along now. Happy trails, Bambina. Is that a hombre friend of yours? Kind of. He's sort of, yeah, he's a detective. He thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Ladder. Aha! A ladder! That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar now, somehow. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. I've been scientific about this. Please, just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft. It's called, I'm called to duty already at my tender age. Hey, I'll teach you a trick I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? The way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now. Look at the court record. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. And let's start examining from every angle. Look, I think there might be a clue there. You can check it out with the press of the A button. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Goodman's ID. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. This is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought I had a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. I mean, you couldn't lend your badge to anyone. No, I'd be found out right away. That's not fun. Phone. Yeah, a phone. Let's see if it works. Okay, then touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to maybe it's due to pressure. What's she babbling at? What is she babbling at? Hey, what did you just say? See? You can hear just fine. The phone's broken. This wall's in our way. Got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade holding the tree. This is no wall, but a water tank. You have to see how it makes any difference either way. Not all of them? Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy, I can't even touch it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide here and do a shakedown. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide the drum to get arrested. Well, I'm not suspicious. Sure. This is where the cars leave the wall. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an exit. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Maybe it's both. Like a dual purpose? theory of relativity. Oh, I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, what, Mr. Relativity German? Was he French? Mr. Relativity, are you sure that was his name? Is she on about Einstein? Stylish glass walled room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a perhaps it's a cafe. Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. It's very good to you, but I think that's probably just the security guard's office. You know, I scored as a 97 online science test the other day. But I don't have a test for common sense. Phoenix Wright is ruthless. Ow, my back! Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. Be able to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, we need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? I think I've found everything. Oh. No time to waste. Let's get hundreds of clues. Oh, what this is. Partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Ah, this is the sheriff. Like I said before, this here is ours. You best be moseying along unless you fix into bite the bottom. Scary. Can you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well. Little filly's not a good nose. Got a good nose on her. You wanna know who rides the red Mustang with the body in her saddle? Please. No problem, partner. Hard time for vitals, time for vitals anyway. It's up the saloon, up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a Cavation, like, prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is, and when? Note to self, look up Vitals, Saloon, Service. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here and all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. Right, maybe there's some clues around here. Mr. Wright, let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you towards that? Us? Who the fuck is that? What's this? She couldn't be. Selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello. Half and half, is it? Oh, thanks. You, sir? Yeah? Some crunching goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. There's off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers by. Where are your officers? I know, but you? The only ones I can look with the type of clearance. That's hardly a way to greet someone. Maybe if my days as the cop-up queen are over. Cop-up? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on the lunch. Quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all of the sorted images. Or secrets. Dear me. You are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. You mean you're the witness? My sister talking about? Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. The name's Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. Well, before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. I hope she means it. Yeah, I'm gonna go do stuff. I'll be back in a time. Goodbye. Before I disappear, I've just found out that I have not been able to read chat this whole time. So I'm sorry, Kit. I've just seen the fact that you've been typing in chat, and yeah, I haven't read a single thing because it didn't load. So I'm sorry. My tablet fucking lied to me. Okay, anyway, now I'm actually gonna go do stuff. Now in theory, that should work. Hopefully. Okay, chat works again. Take it. I wasn't intentionally ignoring you. Even I've been pretty good. Yeah, what happened was my tablet, which is what I used to view chat, didn't update chat at all. So any message coming into chat I couldn't see. Until I checked my phone and then saw that the chat messages. Yeah, sorry, that's right, it was. I felt bad afterwards because I couldn't see any message from chat. Yeah, now I can, so that's good. What I missed? I just felt so confused. You haven't actually missed much. I've only done like half an hour-ish in total before I went to go get food. I fooded for a while. This was not confused, that's fair enough. The explain what's happened with this new case. I wrote it all down as well. So, basically, that's earlier, but you can see. No, I cannot. Basically, this is the first case we've had in 2 months after having condition. Fair enough. Yeah. So Maya leaves, and then 2 months later, it's the first case in that 2-month period, and we meet. Ignore it for a minute. Emma Sky, who basically, she looks a lot like Maya, and she is a scientific investigator that wants to do like the criminal investigations through more scientific means. It's Maya the second. It is. And there was a murder, because of course there is. And the person accused of being the murderer is Lana Sky, who is Emma's sister. Yeah. And she is the defendant and chief prosecutor for the district, who also has a wound on her right hand. Me the second? Yes. I think the whole point is that they're supposed to look incredibly similar to Mia and Maya. Well, the crime happened. I'll have to leave at some point for birthday things. Fair enough. I'll write things down for you. I'll scribe. They're setting up for Apollo Justice, I think. Fair enough. Yeah, the crime happened on the 21st of February at 5:15 in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. And there are too many people with birthdays on the 30th. There. You have fun doing birthday things. And the body was apparently found in Lana's subordinate's car in the trunk. I have to leave now. I'll keep scribing. The victim was a detective, which means this case got to be taken very seriously. And apparently the victim died through one stab wound to the stomach, but death was not instant. so they bled out to death. It's also fun. We can also now do look at evidence more thoroughly. We can do this now. That's how we found out that this guy is named Sergeant Bruce Goodwin. And there was one witness who apparently saw Lana do the murder, and it was this woman. His name is Angel Starr, and is apparently the cock-up queen, according to herself. Yes, that's what's happened. Who's this lady? This is Angel Starr. This is the witness who saw the thing happen. Sorry, I just found a goldfish. Fair enough. It's Angel Starr, age 31, witness for the murder known as the Cop-Up Queen. I think she offered us sushi as well, with a box of food. It's very weird. There's also a detective who's basically from the Wild West, and it's so dumb. Case. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday's special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know that. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt the den of inquiry. The den of that word, which I don't want to say because it's fucking weird. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blacking the name of innocence. And yesterday, they paid homage to the most evil of them all. They gave an award to King of Prosecutors, for class. You have most of that right. The detective that is quote-unquote helping us isn't Gumshoe. It's just some random guy who thinks he's from the Wild West and looks like a... I don't even know what he looks like. He basically thinks he's from the Wild West and just has a fucking pistol. We haven't seen Gumshoe yet, which is weird. Yeah, apart from that, you have everything right. Because he's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. They have a new Wild West detective then? Yes. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors then? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence for this evil? Young miss. Mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me Cop-Up Queen. I don't think I wanna find out. Ew. Most heinous of all evil ones, they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. A proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really? What? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear: this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. There's also a fairly funny interaction with the ladder. A ladder? That's a step ladder. What's the difference in scientific terms, please? Scientific terms? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. I wonder why it seems familiar. What you witnessed? What exactly was it you witnessed, Mister? It was fascinating. It was a fascinating spectacle to me. I now feel I know what they'd say when they talk about a woman's wrath. The Lana Sky wield that knife, though. Her knife flashed with anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course. What if he becoming chief prosecutor? How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the prosecutor's name? Can we ask you a bit about yourself, Mister? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here, lunches here rather than importing them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone has. That's fun. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried general. Who has tried this very fun lunch set. Never mind you then. I don't even want to appreciate part of a trailer by its flavour. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass wall booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop by to see him. You're here anyway. I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. Is the dyslexiating? Yes. So, to scientifically analyse the data available so far, you, Mister, are a lunch vendor, and with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. No. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Mister? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are alike, and the bigger they are, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. What the fuck? I wonder if this star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, you're talking. Now you're talking, Cobalt Queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. You can't go to the door. You can't go over there yet. Then with an attorney's badge. Prince attorney must be able to fight. How about you? You think you can win? How about tackling Luncheon's Pickle Supreme Lunchbox? Oh, it's really crunchy. Box of pickles? I have a sad lunch if you ask me. About this card. Luncheon vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card, it's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And they're showing this to me, the lunch lady. Why? It's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked? Oh. Look at that drip up there. The kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. Trophy? What? That's you? Takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whose office this is, they must really be a stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. Is it Edgeworth? Fucking up, my guy! Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth. You know from somewhere? Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right, this is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame me. We're just investigating a murder case. Murder? Body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car passing the parking lot. Poor Edgy. Poor Edgy. Watch the car be his. That would be my car. Oh shit. Well then, Hania. What? Your car? I'll say one thing. You certainly can speak. Examine. Let's see the drip. Wow, jacket is even lacier than the usual one. It must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. Never seen him wear it. Well, there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty. Take a picture. Getting way too excited about this. Where even are they? Yeah. The High Prosecutor's Office. Ah, right. That would make sense. He is the prosecutor we keep finding. Sofa. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. I bet he pours over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arm as a pillow. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth work. Spend the morning has sofa hair, and little creases in his cheek from the sequins. He's so cool. Sofa hair is cool. I'm wondering, what the heck is this? There's a big K on it. Emma, please stop, this is so weird. Mumbles of prosecutors. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honour. They send that shield to the best prosecutor. What? Sorry? That K, that's... K stands for King. Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kinda like the Employee of the Month, only better. Don't make me relive this. Not again. That's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done. Edgeworth, you must be so proud to be King of Prosecutors. Congratulations, King of Prosecutors. Please stop saying that. That still doesn't explain anything. Why is this tip of the shield broken off? Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here. That's what the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow. One goes listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner. Oh yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must be an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Von Karma sometime. When she says it, his name does kind of have a ring to it. I wonder who Von Karma is. Chat, this broken piece looks fairly stabby. And also, it says that she's wounded on her right hand. And when she was explaining how it happened, she stated that it was. You get to meet his daughter. He has a daughter? There's a young Von Karma? Fuck yeah. Is she fucking mental? Von Karma has a daughter. Is she also mental? She has a whip. That's all I need to know. My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. And besides, a giant steel samurai. Oh, it's Miss Oldbag. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy. Is that Mr. Edgeworth's fiancé? I fucking hope not. I don't think so. Whoa! What a view! Must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out of the window, the time until impact with the ground would be. Got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds. I need to know. I wonder why I'm being told that. Perhaps the game's trying to tell me something. Murder. Yeah, the broken part looks fairly stabby, right, Chad? You could stab someone with a broken part of that shield. Right? Cute. What a pretty tea set. I go for more of the instant tea bags myself. Amazing, the drawer below is filled with packets of TVs. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavour. Look at this royal blend. It's an exquisitely spreaded concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Is that another ladder? Whoa! These are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. What? I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone getting for him. Strange. Why'd I just picture Detective Gumshoe? I must study these case reports so closely. It's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Hey, a chest plate. Not too up on my chest, but it looks like the blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? The spotters are mounted knights. The swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kinda reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. And the pawn is in blue. How many prosecutors have we had so far? We've had the guy in the first one, Edgeworth, and Von Karma. Does this mean we're getting another different prosecutor in this trial? That could either just be the 4 trials we've already done, or the 3 prosecutors we've had, plus the 4th that we may going to have. Because the blue one is very clearly Phoenix, right? And it pointed out that the horses have sharp edges. I know. My film studies brain is kicking in. A work desk. It's quite tiny, as one might expect. What a nice desk, easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why'd I picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name back as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. You would as well. If you get away with it, you would. The body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean, wait. You're the chief prosecutor's little sister then? Yes, sir. I'm a Sky. Nice to meet you again. That didn't sound forceful. I now remember, you've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. Oh, fuck's sake! So you know what I said about getting a new prosecutor? Yeah, fucking forget that. I can't understand. Wait, what did you say? Anna Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at tomorrow's trial. You? Mr. Edgeworth. To be honest, he has to prosecute her. Yes. What the fuck? Yes. Well, they can't get the guy in the first trial because he's just a bit of an idiot, and they can't get Von Karma because he was arrested. and Ron Carver's daughter hasn't even been thought about yet. It's a bit of a miracle I'm still here though. Anyway, rumours. You've heard the rumours about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time where there weren't rumours about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm responsible for that, for the current incident. What? That's crazy! People need very little excuse to think ill of others. Fact of life, possible to stop. But some of them even go as far as to present me with toys like this. I think it's funny. Toys? At Bronze Field? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes, we worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person. I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why she stabbed someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, stabs him with my knife. Why the fuck does Edgeworth have a knife? I don't know why he has a knife. What? What? It's Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in my toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth's knife has been added to the court record. Edgeworth? Are you sure you didn't do it? Funny, can I take a joke? You have a strange sense of humour, Mr. Wright. I think it's time to examine the knife. Yep, seems a knifey. This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself eating it. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit eating theory is more likely. You kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. But that's a scary thought. Yeah, you know what I said about the shield being very stabby? Yeah, ignore that. What about Edgeworth says indoors? It says outdoors, actually. I don't know, his fucking hair. So basically, this is you're the best of the best, Buster. You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? What's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police department, the police station downstairs. You've been there, haven't you? Where? That's a country word, yeah? I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. Doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe. I should ask him more about yesterday. Say Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. The Wright, huh? Right. Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh. He'll take it for sure, won't he? If I could be the same size as well. But then my sister will be found guilty. Besides any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. That's nice. Tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder. Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort of file all evidence to solve cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping our hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. The ceremony was held at the police department. There was an annual review for awards, and there was an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. That's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, right? No, I place no faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Edgeworth's parking stub has been added to the court record. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. The murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you didn't direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Excuse me, but Mr. Edgeworth, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. Where is it? Officer. No. I'm here, sir. At the request of the chief, sir. I've got a report, sir. What? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going on. Sky, sir? No, sir. None of that kind. Not in this report. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department today. I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. But sir, just following orders. They told me to bring you this. I wasn't aware of... Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Ah, that's his name. Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains. Good luck. Oh, fucking Felix Wright ain't holding back. Right. Yes, sir. Caught me off guard. Burned from Wright. Exactly. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Uh-huh. Thanks. Seems to have finally calmed down at least. No, I don't need sound, I want to move. Let me move! Finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi. The traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? Disturbing. Why is it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the blue badger. That's not a badger, that is a fucking jester. Because this shit is a joke. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Oh, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar. Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him? That is a fucking jester. Exactly. Because the police are a bunch of clowns. Fucking subtle commentary is subtle. Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Oh, you know it's me. Sure is running over here fast. Hey pal, what are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, what are you... why were you dancing over there? Gumshoe, yeah, he's back. What, well... At least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know, I'm a very busy man, pal. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. Better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Oh, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She said she's summoned the detective of the prosecutor's office, and to kill him. Well, she's not telling the truth. Yes, well, no. Come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her. What if the evidence was fake? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Well, Chief Prosecutor's little sister? Please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? The Genshin is getting good, so I'll pop out. Okay. Have fun. I'll probably still be here. It's just it's a sensitive issue with us these days. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? What, then what happened? Things are busy right now. I mean, my sister's case now. True, we've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are let into criminal affairs now. My ranking guy is the lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. Are you? This is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down, pal. Isn't there something you should be doing? Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know the marshal there. Patrolman in charge of a crime scene is unheard of now. I always get excited when I come to a police station. How's that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. There it is. I thought it was still a little bit over there. They're probably talking about the latest bus. Yeah, I thought they were talking about the weather. Shall I go do something quickly? I'll be back in a minute. Detectives and in there are pretty busy. Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, police drama in action. Somehow a thought fails to excite me. Look at that patrolman. Look, that patrolman is losing the other guy. He must be a detective. And again, I say, hey, if you do that, you're a secret for, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. If he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good thing. It's alright. Do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? Oh, that's why. I think they're designed over that. Not that I have scientific proof. It's just theory. Why do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? As I was on a school trip, I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been to the zoo, see? Oh, zebras. Do they not have those at your zoo? Banner here is announcing the crime fighting campaign. Nice slogan. Wonder if they'll be selling fingerprints. I don't think that it's that kind of campaign. Your family wouldn't want to set at home. Just finding out who's stuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure out without the extra help. What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this second come to? He threw some designs and I just did my things now. Nice work. Battery powered so it can go anywhere. No switch, so it'll just dances until the battery dies. Poor Blue Badger. Failure to dance until he drops. Usual wanted posters are hanging up in the water. Do you know the space? If you do, dial 911. You always know, Mr. Wright. I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these places. Hardly even look human. Disappointing. As a detective, I have to keep an eye shut. I know better to go blabbing about things I don't know. I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. Found this in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with this. Found him in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Tony must have had a grudge against this guy. The kind of knife do seem though well organised in for instance. Poor Edgeworth. What could have happened? I have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Commission? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shoe? And why is it broken? Well, there's a reason. Say what it's there. Apparently he's been on. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers must be in the rooms. They found that this is the detective ID card. You can't just keep that, you have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me in so much trouble all the time. Leading Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him at Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's one. Can you tell us more Detective Gumshoe? This ID card belongs to the victim. He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Do you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transfer? The Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. Hard to say as well. What is that? You know, Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there in the parking lot. And Lara's confessing as much. He's in a tough spot. Again. What? Oh, yeah, right. I'll start with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. Was Edgeworth found guilty? Listen, pal. There have always been rumours about Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there was always whispered rumours. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering, or practically shouting. But no evidence against him. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. So they're natural people get suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumour. You say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position in trial. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this all for us. And that's what I know. That's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Well, you're handling the case, Detective Gumshoe. You met this guy. It was... What was his name? The guy at the parking lot. Probably Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. He's some kind of Wild West sheriff. Jake Marshall, just a regular officer. From West LA. Remember that, I wasn't sure. Quick, pal. Let me try to make this very easy for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. I'm surprised if it gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Hey, look here. Looks like someone's been crossed out. Maybe there's a letter to something. From there or something to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see. Annual bonus, 20 quid. $20. I think a couple zeros are missing. No, that sounds alright. At least in that detective's case. Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator. Looks like the investigation's still going. I've been getting back to it, but it looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. See you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh. So her? Hello. Why are surprised looks? Did I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a dog that's lost its herd. Take Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I'm on you. Fan letters to me go right in this platoon. A letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe investigate. Gumshoe. That old cow dog. You holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look where it say letter of introduction. It says investigation. Invitation, actually. I think you miswrote it. Then why am I getting all defensive? No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe better than a blood test. Because I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Oh, folks. The clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler and strike out for the lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Have a hootenanny. Check this out. Police investigators are like settling land. Oh, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this one. Crumpled and discarded now. Officer Marshall, can you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young, remember that partner. Be a little more specific. Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. A smiling Madonna told me that tale. He needs to witness the same as well. One stabbed to the chest and a fine piece of work. This is the autopsy report. Goodman's autopsy report added to the court record. Was my sister involved in the victim in any way? I think you should mention that, Bambina. The prosecutor Sky and Detective Gumshoe had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. There's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. My sister killed the victim here on the day of the murder, right? He entered this parking lot. So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to shoot at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You're calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Really? Now, so you're a patrolman now. So how can you be in charge of crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So why are you in charge? No reason. Just feel short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye on you. That's it, bro. Detective Gumshoe was saying that he had nothing to do, nothing important at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of this castle run by order of the police, of the chief of police. Just you don't realise it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out the investigation? This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest it belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else who would be affected. What's so scientific about that? Can we check it out? Yeah. Right, let's check it out. The phone's still on the retinal screen. We done? Mr. Wright. Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Pretty disappointing you've got. But even I know things like redial. I'm sorry. Just, you never know with people from your generation. Whatever, let's check this one out. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self: a defense attorney doesn't think first; he just pushes the button. Hey, that song! I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? I'm sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed reader on their cell phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is it anyway? It's on the ground there. Who is it? It belongs to the Chief Prosecutor Sky. Ah, shite. What? It's my sister's? She apparently dropped them when she was taken into custody. But the last call was made with a murderer with the murderer. So she was fixing for someone. But she only spoke for a few seconds into this. Who'd you call? No, I don't. Where's Arthur? Now I've got a question for you, Button. How the phone ring just now? One of those new fangled ringtones. After that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? It's kind of strange, but someone called me right as you picked up the other phone, a wrong number. Hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. So, I'm indicted the wrath of a Lone Star patrolman. Last call made at 5:18. What's wrong? You look like you look like you look like I do in the finals. Never mind, it's nothing. Speedwalk is through there by the visiting park. You can see Lumsden's car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on juicy looking steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Don't think too deeply about any design. This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock on the truck is busted. Quite a luxury car and it screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. This road. This road. Is it? Yep. Laid in the outline of the victim's body. Wait, the victim must have died when they closed the trunk on them. Probably the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. What was written on it? 675. 12. That's an S. 6 to 7 S. Same printer not on the paper above that good one. He fell out of his pocket and then he was killed. Oh, so, it's me, right? How am I supposed to know? So, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth and not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth would know what done this review. You could sister. Alright, come for a day, come through. Huh? You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence from someone. That's what we do in Texas. Are we to never visit Texas? Oh, Edgeworth is not in. Neither are you. How good was the autopsy report? Death due to loss of blood, one knife wound, died within an hour and a half, 4 PM. my sister's cell phone. Last time it was used was 5:18, right after Goodman was killed. Maybe she was cancelling her date for the night. I would Lana make that call. Let me do something quickly, bye. back. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. People. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Fences attorneys are regulated for people. At the end of the day, when I will be able to park the car, I'll go over to the B-box and buy like hamburgers from you. I'm not planning on giving up my job as. There's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but the gold mine evidence against it. And the prospect of tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. The afraid of sister's fate is decided by being many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, there's something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about. I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Here's the dry wind of that's blowing through the prosecutor's office. Dry wind or ill will, someone's up to something, but who? Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around nearly 2 years now. False evidence on arranged testimony to me. He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. The rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors. We're talking about evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you may say. One person. Who? Hate to say this, but your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. What, my sister? He just couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. People load their guns with bullets, and some people load them with deals. What you're saying, Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taking off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we going to do this, Mr. Wright? Guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim and a cell phone. Do you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma. Yeah? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's the Steel Samurai theme, the same song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? You hung up right away. Okay. The detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I don't know everything that went on there. You continue. trial former. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I might be back later. Goodbye.